Now to the newest details in Mexico, with the situation also impacting air travel in Minnesota. Authorities now saying at least 73 people died in Mexico's attempt to capture cartel leader El Mencho, including security forces, cartel members, and others. There are fears of more violence after the Jalisco New Generation cartel responded with widespread violence to the killing of El Mencho. The U.S. State Department is telling American officials in some areas, including Jalisco, to shelter in place right now. And we're seeing new video of the fallout taken by people from the Twin Cities who were there. This was shared by a viewer visiting the state where that cartel is based out of. It was taken Sunday, and as you can see, there are no people on the street. No one is moving around. Streets are quiet. The man who shared it says everything was closed. The airport they flew into was attacked and other transportation is shut down. So they're just waiting until they can move safely again and get back home. So what if you're stuck in Mexico or had a flight canceled to the Northeast?
Now they're dealing with an historic blizzard there that shut down airports. Does travel insurance help? Ellen Gallus is tracking your money tonight and has answers.
Flights between MSP and Puerto Vallarta have been canceled for the second day in a row, and this has lots of Minnesota travelers wondering what the days and even weeks will bring, and also wondering just how much of a safety net travel insurance really is. These images and accounts from Puerto Vallarta hardly make it seem like a vacation right now.
We're getting a lot of calls from clients that are concerned.
Dan Boyum, international travel consultant with Remarkable Journeys Travel Agency, says lots of Minnesota families with upcoming plans to travel to Mexico have questions, and some are double-checking their travel insurance policies.
There are numerous policies out there.
But travelers might not realize most insurance policies don't cover many types of unrest or terrorism in a country unless the government has issued the highest level of warning for the area.
In general, areas of unrest are not covered unless it's a level 4, which is the highest level, do not travel by the State Department. So right now, none of these areas are considered a level 4.
What should people be doing right now if they are nervous about an upcoming trip?
Honestly, they should monitor the situation because we don't know if this is a 1-day or 2-day, maybe acting out of by the cartels, and then things will quiet down.
Cancel for any reason insurance policies do exist. However, Boyum says most travelers don't buy them because they're about 30% more than the premium price and don't usually guarantee a 100% refund. And when it comes to travel insurance, we did an unscientific poll at MSP and discovered most travelers aren't paying up for that kind of peace of mind.
It feels like something that we should probably have, but we don't have it because of the cost.
Things never seem to go the way that they're supposed to, especially we've had lots of troubles traveling with delayed flights and things like that, but you think we'd learn our lesson, we don't. We just play it by ear and hope for the best.
Now, even if you don't have travel insurance, or even if you're not working with a travel agent, travel experts say you can still call your hotel or the airline directly, and they'll try their best to be helpful. They might not be able to give you a refund, but many times they'll work with you and give you vouchers or miles instead. Reporting at MSP, Ellen Gallus, 5 Eyewitness News.